Murderonic gave a very good tweet, which I think very much sums up the Ahsoka finale. Historic first time middle-aged women fight HR management lightsaber duel. So yes, but here, look, you can't see this properly. Let me show you the video up close of how shit this is. Right? It's beyond imagining how shit Ahsoka is. One second, do I have it? I thought I yeah, I got Ahsoka reaction. Where is it? Where is it? I know I have this somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Fine. Give me a second. Let me download it then. Because it's like, yeah, this fight, it's embarrassingly bad. Like, it really genuinely is embarrassingly bad. And the original poster said, hands down, the best duel in the show. Like, holy shit. Well, again, the bar is low, darling. The bar is very low. Yeah. Check out how shit this is. Bobby D75 is here. Baylor started out as a mystery box and then just stayed a mystery box. Yes. I have no idea. Just, yeah, two old women in space. So fucking boring. It just is. It's so boring. It really is unbelievably dull. See, the trouble is, this is what Star Wars is today now. Yeah. And this is why it's failing.
Hasbro just sent me their new Ahsoka collection. Oh my god. You guys.
This woman doesn't exist. There are some geek fangirls, but it skews masculine. Most girls are not interested in this.
No, I'm a huge collector, and these Black series are beautiful. They included my boy Ezra. And Morgan Elsbeth, who I'm low-key simping for. Look at her. And Miss Sabine Wren, who is obviously iconic in her colorful armor.
Oh gosh, she's awful. They're all awful.
And you know I'm a sucker for that vintage collection. And it comes with a Loth cat. And we can't forget the ever-iconic T6 Jedi shuttle. Can you...
Again, the reason you had Geek Babes is to sell merchandise to guys. No one's buying this shit.
Hell, I like the ships. This Ahsoka headpiece is absolutely adorable. And it talks. This is perfect for Halloween. And then we got chat.
Like, no, it's not. Maybe this will sell their shit. I don't know.
Back Chopper, this war criminal.
Man, I absolutely hate this droid.
We'll talk smack right back. This Ahsoka figure is super cute. It lights up, it talks, and
it's super cute.
It has sound effects. This is me realizing I'm going to reorganize my entire collection. This was such a fun surprise. The Mission Fleet line is so cute and so fun. And there's Grogu. Wouldn't be a Star Wars collection without a lightsaber.
She's not hot, but like normally, like seeing a woman in geekdom, you're like, ooh, yeah, but like that, and that's why they were there.
I'm a prequels baby, so these lightsabers will always be my fave. Thank you so much, Hasbro. Hasbro just sent me their new Ahsoka collection.
So, reaction from Star Wars fans hasn't been that good. Let's just say this is I would say a very average reaction to the Ahsoka finale.
What's that? If the finale for Ahsoka was going to be this shitty, why even release it? Thrawn has to be one of the worst villains of all time. His plans failed every single time, and he tried to come
100%. Like they just made him shit.
Come up with a new plan, and it still didn't work. But he kept trying. And just because he got away, he wants to act like he won. What a fucking idiot. And are there no choreographers for Star Wars anymore?
Apparently not. Well, again, when you hire middle-aged women, you don't get that greater range.
Ahsoka and all of them were just standing there deflecting bullets in the slowest motion of all time. They look like fucking sloths. And since when did Star Wars turn into The Walking Dead?
Oh yeah, so there's zombies. Honestly, if this wasn't female-centric, but was actually real Star Wars, and they brought in magic and zombies to it, I would have said it was a good idea. But the female-centric Star Wars is shit. I mean, that's really the bottom line problem.
Zombies, stormtroopers, witches, magic, bro. What the fuck is happening to Star Wars? And of course,
Kathleen
Sabine was
Kennedy.
able to use the Force when
Kathleen Kennedy and her story group. That's what's happening to Star Wars.
she really needed it. More cliche bullshit. We got no Balin in this episode. We had no Shin whatsoever. They just showed
I mean, Shin, I couldn't give a shit about, but Balin, yeah, he was the only, and now I never see him again. He's dead.
up at the end of the episode and did
I mean, the actor.
absolutely nothing. I guess Disney is going to give him a spinoff too. And seeing Hayden Christensen is always great, but this was just forced. This was a dumb,
Yep.
boring, underwhelming finale. I cannot believe Disney actually put this out.
Yeah, dumb, underwhelming, but very, very, I think on brand for Ahsoka, which essentially has been dumb, boring, and dark, just stupid all the way through. Like Thrawn, like there's so much backstory that I don't know anything about. Like why they're in this other universe, why he couldn't come back, why Bridger's with them, how come they're great friends with Sabrine Rem and they just smile at each other and hug like a little, call each other names. It's all shit. It's just that this is what Star Wars is now. It's shit, right? This is post what's it called again? Favreau Star Trek. Now we're back in Filoni Kennedy world. So Star Wars, yeah, no, it's not. What kills me is the resources, especially on a big screen. This looked fucking awesome. This like falling apart Star Destroyer, like, and the way they show it, it looked beautiful. Oh, wasted on this shit. So recap the plot of this piece of shit show. At the beginning, Ahsoka Tano, who is like a middle-aged woman now, not the spunky, fun character we knew her in the Clone Wars. A middle-aged character who moves slowly, is looking for a map to find Thrawn, and because she finds it, but she can't decode it, so she goes to a stunning and brave purple-haired Sabrine Wren, who used to be a Padawan but isn't anymore, and she's just sassy and brave and kicking ass. Meanwhile, there's a green chick with a reasonably nice ass, the Twi'lek, who's a space mummy who's in charge of the Rebel fleet nowadays, post Jedi. So they get the map, but then the really cool character steals it. We got these like ex-Jedi, Sith, something people, played by what's his name, who's dead now, Ray Stevenson, and they so then with their Jedi robots or their anti-Jedi droids, they steal the map so they know how to get to the other galaxy to get to Grand Admiral Thrawn, who isn't introduced or explained who he is whatsoever, right? I actually wonder if Disney are even trying to attract new viewers. No, they have no idea what they're doing. They literally have no idea what they're doing. Apparently, you need to watch Clone Wars and Rebels and possibly Relatively Zahn trilogy to even know anyone is. Well, you see from this introduction, it's like how labyrinthine it is to explain it. So yeah, and there's a super fast ship that can go super fast and is stealing stuff to get there. And the green chick with a nice ass finds out about them. So they get there and they fail to stop them. They plot the course, go for a whole shenanigans, and they leave. They leave with Sabrine Wren, who's really the main character in this, who is a asexual chick with purple hair, and Ahsoka Tano loses them. Right, so then they mention a couple of episodes that these space whales that live on that planet where they're plotting the direction, and they go all the time to a different universe. So he just talks to one of those and hides in one of the mouths, and they go in the space world. So why do you need the fucking map? And they're like, oh, I never thought of that. I thought of that the first time they mentioned it. So they get there. And Grand Admiral Thrawn's there, and he's in this like falling apart ship, and the His forces are like wrapped, that have like these red bandages on, and they met these other non-force using witches who help find them, right? And they're never explained, right? So this is Thrawn, who is just utterly useless, right? We have a small, so that, the big motivation was to find this guy called Bridger. I think that's his name, or I can't even remember his bloody name, from what's it called again? From Rebels, right? Apparently there was a big battle at the end of Rebels, and Bridger sacrificed himself to banish Thrawn to this different universe where he can't come back for no reason that was ever explained. And so they've been out there forever, and their forces have somewhat adapted. So this witch found them, and now they're planning their way back. I don't know why they couldn't come back. Says, okay, so now you're going to get your reward for helping them. And these witches say, come forth and get your reward. And one is played by, what's the name, from Farscape. And she goes, and makes her into what gives them like black eyes. And then they conjure up a sword and said, that's yours now. Enjoy it. And we're watching Ahsoka. So shit. The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. I mean, okay, so this is their meager forces. They're in a slow move. They have one ship and with a bunch of slow-moving turtle aliens. And they have a Star Destroyer, and they can't fucking take them out. They sent wave after wave after wave after wave of stormtroopers. No, they keep wiping them out. Supreme had she found the guy, Bridger, whatever his name is. Claudia Black, thank you. Use the space well, Luke. Obi-Wan's ghost, use the space well. Oh, he's not here. He's doing something far more important elsewhere. Yeah, he's in a different universe. So yeah, he's got a full. They're not able to take these people out for some unknown reason. So Supreme Red, and so they met Bridger, if that's his name, Ezra, right? They met this guy Ezra, and he's and Supreme has this lightsaber. Says, "No, you keep it. I just need the Force." And so it's like pushing people with the Force. It's so fucking stupid. And she's not Force sensitive. That's a plot line going through it, and that she can't use the Force, so she just uses a lightsaber. So it starts up. He's making his own lightsaber. Where he got the kyber crystal from, I don't know. I guess he has a bunch laying around, right? So he's making his lightsaber and talking to the David Tennant droid, who's pretty good. Is it Ezra Miller? And he's like, here's the thing you needed. And so he makes his new lightsaber, and now he has a blue one. Okay. And Supreme Ren was there, much left. And he says, oh, we got to work it out. Hi, I'm asexual. I don't have any tits. What are you doing up there? I'm sitting looking smart because I'm a Jedi. You're fucking not. Oh, God. Again, if this was with blokes, it would be good. Right? Again, all this smug middle-aged women poutingly smiling. Oh, fuck, I hate Star Wars. Oh, I fucking hate Star Wars now. So they're like, yes, now we got to get to Thrawn. And he says, there's no way they're going to be able to get to me before we get to the, before they take off. No, they managed to take off. So for some reason, Thrawn sends 2 TIE fighters to find them. And they do. They go, pew, 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 and they start taking out the ship. And they use the Force to hold the ship up. Okay, whatever. Well, she drives it, and she's like, I just need to be able to go a 1 second burst, right? And the TIE fighters come in, they fire the engine, and boom, she knocks out the TIE fighters, but also gets the ship grounded. He said, okay, well, I got rid of the TIE fighters then. And they were scared. And he's like, oh, Graham Admiral, you're fucked up again. Yeah, no, you can't take out one easily destroyable ship. Oh, because I'm so clever, me. So then they say they're on their way here now on the giant rat things. Dun, 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 dun. And so this is like, you will join me, and we thank you for your sacrifice. You know your sacrifice. In 1956, he was talking about how the new audience to go after the TV movie was women. Was I the only one who saw the red flag 27 years ago? Yeah, I guess you were. So yeah, this is their super fast ship thing. So heading back to the universe, and they're putting the Star Destroyer in it. And it's like, okay, rain fire down them, and they come in. And they do, right? So they're on these rat things, and they fire lots of. But why don't you try aiming at them and shooting in them? No. So they want to stop them getting to the tower, and of course they fail because they're shit. And they got in, and so now he's fighting a bunch of stormtroopers, and it goes pew 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 pew. And again, if this wasn't this totally female centric, it would be good. But it's just totally female centric. So pew 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 pew. Yeah, look at me. And then they go. Then the witches go, oh, well, we'll do our secret plan. And the stormtroopers get a green glow. And again, if this had the core of Star Wars, this edition would have worked, right? This is like, because you need to be able to always going in new directions, right? I think this edition would have worked, but with the boring, again, girly Star Wars, the stormtroopers get up, and they can't be killed now, right? And the witches are like, Rah! Look, they got glowing green eyes. It's so stupid. And people say that's not Star Wars. I think there's always room for lore to grow. I don't think that goes against lore. But the point is, it's meant to erase Star Wars lore rather than add to it, right? So they're fighting them off, and then their Star Destroyer links up, and she's like, "Well, we've done very good. Now I just need you to stay here and stop Ahsoka because we need more time." Even though I told you last week, we've 100% won because we've delayed them. We didn't delay them enough to here. Wait, the Bene Gesserit from Dune are now in Star Wars. Yes, that's exactly what they are. That's exactly what they are. So it says, you wait here because now you're one of the witches and they're just going to come with us. And she's like, okay, I guess so. I'm loyal. So it's like, now I got my swordy thing and I'm going to let you two go and I'm just going to fight Ahsoka Tano, right? And yeah, old women, middle-aged women fighting in space. So then you get these two zombie stormtrooper things they can't kill, and Admiral Thrawn makes it to the flight deck, and they're about to take off, and off they go. Sabrina Wren is getting choked to death, but she can't use the Force, but she reaches out for it. Oh, I wonder if she'll do it this time. And of course she does. Boom, right through his head. Okay, and Ezra, whatever his name is, Bridger, Miller, whatever. So we can never make it then. No, you run and then I'll force push you because I just learned how to use the Force. Meanwhile, pew, 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 pew. So off he goes. He does a runner and does a big Force jump, and she also does a Force push, and he makes it up and said, okay, now you do yours and I'll pull you. And he's like, no, I'm going to stay here. Help, what's the name? Ahsoka still fighting this person. I think she has one of her lightsabers taken out right at this point. So she's only on single saber now. And they fight, pew pew pew, and eventually they kill her. Okay, shit villain. Who cares anyway? And they're like, oh, okay, now we're ready to take off. And what's his name's there? And they manage to get the ship to chase after them. Because the zombie stormtroopers coming, but they're on top of their ship, which they repaired, and off they fly to catch this Star Destroyer. And it's like, you'll never get us now. We win. We're the best as ever. You're just going to stay here because we haven't been able to defeat you yet. And you go, oh, I'm so broody. Oh, I'm so smug. And after a while they go essentially, and then they come back and meet the podling people again, and they go and live with them. Meanwhile, what's her name? The good character, whatever his name was, the ex-Jedi guy. She goes and meets the mercenaries and like lights up a lightsaber and says, "I will lead you now." Balin, right? And he ends up over here. What the fuck this is? It looks like just ripped off Lord of the Rings. They're back in the Alpha Quadrant or wherever the fuck it is, and they come to the evil witch planet. Does Ahsoka have cyber tech on her face? I don't think so. Meanwhile, oh yeah, so this is a green space mummy with a nice ass. There's an Imperial shuttle comes and docks with them. They say, look, she's got a very nice ass. And with Chopper, and they're like, what's going on here? An Imperial shuttle, and out gets one of the Grand Admiral Thorne people, and they point their guns because they're stunning and brave. And he's like, and Chopper's like, I recognize something about him. Hey, Chopper, how you doing? Takes his helmet off. Why don't you take your helmet off before you came out, you dumb cunt? And then, hi, I'm back. And she's like, oh, you're back. Yay. Yeah, I'm back. You're back. Meanwhile, they're trapped in the other side of the galaxy. Maybe they can get a well to take them. Hi, we're asexual lesbians and with forces all female. Yeah, that's really working out for the best now. And off they look in the distance. And meanwhile, there's Hayden Christensen looking on. Yeah, look, so the bits of this series that were good were Balin and Hayden Christensen, right? The flashbacks with him were excellent, right? They really were. Somebody said, I don't know who it was, they should have started off with a reenactment of the end of Rebels. So we knew what the hell was going on. And we set up like value, like who these people were. I don't know, and I don't care because they didn't care to set them up. So here, there's a article and screen rant explaining some shit. Let's see if we can find out what the hell's going on. In the second line, Bailey's skull stands atop of a statue similar from Aragorn Lord of the Rings. Yes. Which finally reveals what he's been looking for. Okay. In the climactic, and it was, I mean, I wouldn't use the word climax in its good sense, okay? In any way, shape, or form. In the climactic Ahsoka finale, Balin's skull briefly seen standing up atop a pair of statues, reminiscent of Lord of the Rings. Racism mysterious character was absent from the finale after quietly slipping away during Ahsoka 7. He should have slipped away in episode 1, mate. Instead of focusing on Balin's skull's plan, the showrunner, blah, blah, blah. Throughout Ahsoka series, Balin's hinted he's looking for some sort of power beyond the Jedi and the Sith. They're looking to get rid of Jedi and Sith. They're looking to move away from Star Wars because they don't know what Star Wars fucking is, and they fucked up. Okay, you want to know what Star Wars is? It's for 8-year-old boys, you dumb cunts. It's not for little girls. Oh, so fucking simple. So we don't need space mummies, even if they have a nice ass. Oh, we don't need baby chopper robe astrometric droids with arms. Fucking useless. Oh, so fine. What were they going up with this? Even though Balin assisted Night Sister Morgan Elizabeth Elbeth, whatever her name is, and feigned loyalty to Thorne, his true motive was to discover the truth behind the stories he heard at the Jedi Temple as a child. Couldn't the David Tennant droid tell them? He believes the struggle for all the power in the galaxy will be endless if he doesn't take action to end it himself. It appears that he may have found the ancient power needed. So, but he's never going to be a major adversary. Firstly, it ends on a complete cliffhanger, right? We have Ahsoka in a different universe. We have him doing some side quest. And we got Miller back and Thorne back. Everything, it ends like it was a non-entity. It really didn't have enough story to fill a movie. It was like the first act of a movie. Oh, and that's again, if you made it for 8-year-old boys, this would just be the first act of the movie. But some of the statue of the father The character from the Clone Wars season episode 3 who dueled with the mysterious Mortis along with his children, the son and the daughter, easily the most allegorical arc in Star Wars. The episodes portrayed the mysterious Mortis as a conduit through which the entire Force flowed through, with Baylan discovering the statues. Seems clear he's been searching for a conduit, and with it his plans to harness and control. Yeah, but again, they got to recast him in the next year. While Baylan's skull stands on top of the statue of father, the statue of son can be seen to the right. The statue of daughter on the left has been destroyed or worn away. In the Clone Wars, daughter represented the flow of the light side of the Force in the galaxy, while it might be coincidentally blah, 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 66. Okay, fine. So there was that. And there was and confirm all Baylan's suspicions. But we're gonna just tell me quickly or not. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Bottom line, I really don't give a shit. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.